Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be one.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. A look at the numbers a week ago for Lindsay. 16 carries, 64 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games, and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Dean Lowry showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Throwing on third down, Newton. Slide under pressure again, and down he goes again. Zadarius Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for.
It's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that's complete to Adams. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job to fit. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. Following the fumble recovery, Newton. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. To throw is Newton. He completes this to Sutton. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 6 on the run. They're going to be faced now with a 3rd and 12. Off play action. Newton. He'll find Lindsay here. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. From the 29, Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Now Rodgers.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's Rodgers to throw. It's caught here by Adams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The numbers for Adams in last week's game. I asked him before the game, did you know that you were close to 200 last week? He said, oh, yeah, I knew I was right on the doorstep, just short of it, but a touchdown as well. Heck of a game.
I like that he was honest with you because they always know. They keep track in their head. They understand their yardage. But how'd you like to be the defense this week? This was a week of open field tackling practice because you know he's going to get his catches. The key is to limit him after the catch, put him on the ground.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Kamara off the draw. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now it's Rodgers.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. On the sneak, Rodgers. No gain there as he kept it himself. It's 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Jamal Williams, his first touchdown of the new season. As his The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Well, we talked about Phillip Lindsay so much last year, but it bears repeating. Undrafted in 2018, the Broncos would sign him in May, and that was a good decision. He would have a 1,000-yard season, 9 touchdowns en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. So from undrafted to playing in the Pro Bowl in 10 months, that's pretty clean living for Phillip Lindsay. This quick pass complete to Sutton. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On play action. Now Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Rodgers now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Now it's Kamara in the passing game.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs. They can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Newton will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. He'll buy some time right. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Newton on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Chester Rogers that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the 1st round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future All-Pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting org.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the side. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st down, Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Broncos are going to call the 1st of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's going to go down again. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds. first down. Newton. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
False start, offense.
And that'll set them back 5. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now Newton. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. So we reach half, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. So here are the Packers now to take over. They've got the lead right now in this contest, and they're coming off that victory a week ago against the Minnesota Vikings. Set to go, 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to about the 40. The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan. They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Throwing is Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of it. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either he has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal circumstances, but maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my offense.
Yeah, interesting. Back in their own territory. Now we'll see what transpires. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
This is Gordon on the dump-off. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the 1st down yardage there. Newton now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. First carry for a Kenosha native and former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Newton up front. The struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now it's Newton. And the Denver Broncos are in for 6. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and the block. Get there and take him down. The sack by Todd Davis.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And now they're in the hurry-up. From just shy of midfield, Rodgers got a man. That's Allison. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 39. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. Here's Rodgers. And this is going to be hauled in. Oh, what a catch at the 10. Give him 30 yards there.
But we spend a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, that is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. To throw is Rodgers.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage.
Sit tight.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Newton. That's complete. It's Gordon. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back now at Lambeau. Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the gun, here's Newton. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The quick slant, good for 8 and a first. Newton now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Newton. He's got his big tight end, Fant. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Newton. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 38-yard line. Sutton is part of a good young receiving core for the Broncos. They liked Sutton enough last year. They traded away Demaryius Thomas, if you remember, halfway through the season. Sutton, he responded. Rookie campaign, had over 700 yards, 42 catches for the man from Brenham, Texas, which is located halfway between Houston and Austin. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Newton. He completes this to Sutton. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 21. Newton will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. Newton throwing again. They'll roll him out right. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal.
Check 26, check 26.
They'll run with Lindsey. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. On second and goal, Newton. And that's complete to the tight end, Hireman. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Newton. And they're going to 5, and it brings up 4th down. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. After the sack on first down, Rodgers. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Bradley Chubb in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
The amount of sacks.
Newton's going to throw it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Gordon. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough 3rd and goal forthcoming. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Lindsey, and he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So now Rodgers in the pack. Down by 6, 47 seconds remaining. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Back to throw, Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They had to go for it with such... So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Denver, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now.